Hello everyone, Michael Tioli here, the film composer learning to play the tuba. When I first started playing tuba again, I started doing the major scale again and working on that, working on things that I knew, and then I kind of dove right into playing songs, right? I played the Addams Family, I did some other things, I think. And really what I want to do though is relearn the tuba from scratch the right way. That's why I got those method books. I posted a video of me going through one of the exercises and I thought, you know what, I want to start from scratch, from where I'm at, but scratch. Because there's some notes that I just don't love my tone with. So that's why I'm going to start with this today. And I've actually already started. I've been practicing a little bit. This is kind of mid-session. So I'm going to back up a little bit. A little bit about me. I played tuba and sousaphone in high school, right? I was in the Salem Blue Devil Marching Band and Color Guard and in Salem, New Hampshire. So I marched the Rose Bowl Parade, I marched the Fiesta Bowl Parade, and became the co-section leader of my section. But I want to make a confession. When you play an instrument in high school, if you're in the high school band, not if you're taking private lessons, that's a different thing, but when you get to the band, you're being taught by your section leaders and those above you. So you're really being taught by kids. You're not getting that private instruction that you would if you took private instruction. Now that's not to say you can't get really good. By my senior year, I felt that I was pretty good. I thought I had good tone, I was powerful. But again, confessions, you're a high school tuba player, you don't have crazy range. Or at least that's not what's expected of you. We played basically the majority of our music was probably an octave from B flat to B flat. And sometimes we play a little bit below B flat. Sometimes we go down to that A, and I feel like maybe you'd see a G somewhere, but then people would start to get scared. And then on the other end, you went to B flat, you went to C. We played C a lot. C was there. But then that D, middle line of bass clef, you didn't really see a lot of that. Now I played the D a lot because I actually did some arranging. I always knew I wanted to be a composer, so I arranged "Oh What a Night" for 4-part sousaphone harmony, and then I would play the lead. So I did kind of dabble up there, but I wasn't really trained up there. I just kind of did it. And this time, I want to go and play it right. I graduated in 2000, and it is 2025. So I graduated 25 years ago. It's been a while. I've had a little dabbles over the years, really just one, and I'll talk about that in another time. In relearning this, I really want to learn it. I want to get better at it. I want to get good at it. So that's why I wanted to get these method books. Yesterday I did a different one, but today I wanted to start back with this. This is something that everybody uses, and I looked at the first few pages because I have been playing a little bit. It's not like I'm brand new. So the first page is whole notes and rest, and it's all notes that I'm very comfortable with that's in that range, right? And I went on to the next page, half notes, same thing. I went on to the next page, same thing. And then I get to the quarter notes and rest page, and it starts off and it's all F's, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, another one, I got to keep going. But I looked down the page and there are some D's in there. And I thought, you know what, I need to do this. I need to work on this. And I did, and it's been a really good exercise. One thing non-brass players might not know about brass is that so much of it is in your lips. They call it embouchure, but it's in your lips. Your lips are controlling where you go. So there's a certain part of you, I think, that needs to have some sort of expectation what the note's going to sound like. Does that mean you need perfect pitch? No. Does that mean you need to be able to kind of sight sing in your head? No, but we do need to have an idea of where we're going. So that's why it's good to not skip over these early exercises, because it's getting back in my head what these different notes sound like and what these different notes feel like. That's very important, is what they feel like, because how we shape our lips is going to dictate that note and us reaching that note. So even simple things, even like the open, right? Which the open, B flats and Fs, the right? That's like the easiest thing that there is to do on tuba, and it's something you do all the time. Those are the three easiest notes. I could do those in my sleep in high school. After 25 years, sometimes, I'm doing pretty good at it, but sometimes when I just first go to it, I need to play around a little bit. I'm like, oh, is that the F? Is that the B flat? I'm retraining my mouth to remember the feel of how all these notes feel. I teach guitar lessons and ukulele lessons, and we talk a lot about muscle memory. All of music is muscle memory. We talk about getting the strum, the muscle memory of the strum, the muscle memory of our left hand with the notes, right? With the chords. It's all muscle memory. When you're learning it, you need to learn it, but eventually once you teach it to your hands need to go, right? They're not thinking about it. You're not thinking about it anymore. Your hands know they're going to do their thing. It leaves your brain free for reading the music, seeing what's next, right? That's basically what your mind's for. It's like, what's next? Or if you're singing, if you're memorizing something, like, oh, what am I singing right now? Or maybe you're paying attention to the crowd. Okay, that's another video. But on tuba, it's the same thing. I'm trying to get that muscle memory back that I don't have anymore. The first page I was looking at, it's lesson 4 on page 6 in the Rubank. And that was a great one for me to do. I'm going to do more of it. I'm not going to play that one for you right now. I already played that today, but I'm going to do this next page. I'm going to do a blind reading of this next page and see how we do. And the one thing that I found with the first page is when I made my biggest mistakes, it was because I was expecting another note. So my lips kind of went to another note. All right, let's give this a try. I just read down that page. I made a few mistakes, but that's okay. And you know the mistakes I made? I played notes where I was expecting another note, right? It set up a pattern, right? There's a lot of patterns in there, and I thought it was going to go somewhere else, and I lost focus for a second, and I started to play what I thought was a different pitch instead of, so that the partial kind of what I was playing here, because I was playing the right things in the valves, but I was playing the wrong thing with my armature. So I'm going to keep going and keep getting better at that. So let me know if you have any questions as we play together. Again, this is that Rubank. You can get it on my Amazon shop, and maybe get the book and we can play together. Thanks so much, and I will see you soon. Take care.